Hi, my name is Nicole, and we are gonna tackle today a very special topic, and this has something to do with your sweetie eating. I know for a fact that sugar is part of our daily lives because it sweetens everything. And makes our food delicious, right? But eating too much sugar can take its toll to your body. Eating too much sugar can make you fat. It can cause disease, and it will promote aging, and you will be a junkie basically, because when you start eating sugar, you will look for more, you will gonna hunger for more. So sugar can be addictive. So as much as possible, we are trying to avoid those circumstances wherein it can cause us our health. So switching to other sugar substitute like stevia would be our best bet. And since there are a lot of products out there in the market, you can find stevia in liquid form, in tablet, or other spoonable product. We are not sure on how they process it. I even made a research about how Trivia process their stevia brand, and what they do is they use stevia extract, they bleach it, chemically process it, around 40 plus processes that includes highly toxic chemicals, and they will mix it to maltodextrin and the dextrose. So those types of substances, and you will see erythritol there. Erythritol that they use are artificial. Erythritol is the sugar that you can find in fruits, since it has very minimum content in fruits. It will be impossible for them to use erythritol as part of their main ingredient. So what they do is they use food grade starch. They're gonna ferment it and process it until they form erythritol. So those substances that you can see on their label is not really natural. So a lot of people are thinking of planting their own stevia. Well, that is a good plan. Not only not only your garden will be more beautiful, you will also have um, very useful herb in the comfort of your backyard or balcony. So, the good thing about planting stevia is you don't have to be a professional farmer to grow it, and it can cultivate it in climate zones like Florida and southern Canada. You can plant your own stevia and enjoy the wonderful benefits of this amazing plant straight from your backyard or balcony. Just follow the simple steps that we're going to provide along this video. So you need to start your own stevia patch. So usually, if you were a farmer, you plant with seeds because you have experience in harvesting. And but if you were a starter, I don't recommend you starting planting your stevia with seeds, because success rate is not that promising. So instead, buy garden ready stevia starter plants instead of planting seeds. This way, it will be easier for you to cultivate the plant and grow them, and produce good crops. And always also remember that not all stevia plants are equal when it comes to stevia content. Stevia is the substance which is responsible for making it sweet. So if you want your stevia sweet, then you need to find stevia species that contains the most stevia. I'm sure you don't know what kind of species of stevia that is, but you can ask your herbalist, or the store where you're gonna buy it from. They should be able to tell you which plant has the highest content of stevia for superb sweetness that you love. And if you're gonna go ahead and buy your garden ready stevia starter plants, get it from get stevia that came from Paraguay or Brazil, because they produce highest quality of stevia instead of China and other sources. So these places, Paraguay and Brazil, are is where stevia originated from. So the climate, the soil, uh, is perfect for the plant. So they have the highest quality plant ever. So get it from those places, okay? And remember that stevia is sensitive to cold temperatures. So if you during winter, wait until the off frost is past and soil temperatures are well into the 50s and 60s before transferring those plants to your garden. Observe proper distance to each other, approximately 20 to 24 inches apart, to ensure proper nutrition and ventilation. So another set of tips here is stevia plant is perfect for a loamy and healthy soil. So avoid a sandy soil. Um, as much as possible, you get the dark, those dark, moisture, highly moisture soil. Um, those kind of soils are perfect for stevia plant. Or if you have a sandy soil and you don't have any other options to take, well, you can go ahead and use compost to nourish the soil and make it suitable for stevia plant. And another tip is do not overwater your stevia plant. All right, stevia roots are very sensitive, so when you overwater it, there's a tendency of it's being drowned and it could possibly die. And extra care is necessary during summer. I mentioned earlier that stevia is sensitive during cold temperatures, but it is fragile during summer. So, in order for you to save your stevia plant from too much heat, frequent watering, but frequent watering, and adding compost will do the trick and will ensure the health of your stevia plant. And use organic fertilizers since they have lower nitrogen content. Most organic fertilizer would work well since they release nitrogen slowly. Since you were trying to be organic, use organic fertilizers, okay? And you remember that you were gonna take the plants as your sweetener, so as much as possible, you want to avoid chemical-based fertilizers, right? Okay, and harvesting rules: do not harvest early. As time goes by, as you let the stevia grow, the sweetness become superb. So just let it sit in for a couple of more weeks before harvesting it. Cut the branches instead of picking the leaves. Why is that? Because branches of stevia are sweeter compared to the leaves. So that could be a bonus for you. You can use the branches as part of your harvest. All right. And do not cut the branches too short. Um, yes, so that your stevia would grow still. All right. And you won't have problem regrowing your stevia. And final stage is drying. Once your leaves have been harvested, you need to dry them so that you can improve the shell life of your stevia crop. You can accomplish this by using screen or net, and then you sit those leaves under the sun for around 12 hours. Always remember that drying process is not one that requires excessive heat, but more important is good air circulation. And on a moderately warm fall day, your stevia crop can be quick dried in the full sun in about 12 hours. Alrighty? And the reason for that is too much drying your stevia could affect the sweetness and the quality, but not drying it enough will affect the shell life. So just make sure the dryness of your leaves is just enough. All right, a home dehydrator can also be used, although sun drying is preferred method. Crush dry leaf stevia either by hand or by coffee grinder or a special blender for herbs. And another way for you to enjoy stevia extract is by mixing 1/4 cup of crushed stevia leaves. Mix this with warm water. Sit in for around 24 hours. Make sure you refrigerate it, okay? Let it cool first, then refrigerate it. So what is the stevia? To convince you more to plant your own stevia, what is a stevia? This is a herby plant. As you can see, it's really healthy and beautiful. Those leaves are very sweet and very nutritious as well. It has been around for centuries, and it has been used by Guarani tribes in Paraguay. It has become part of their daily lives as their sweetener. They even use it for skin ointment, for skin problems like eczema, dryness, and all those stuff. And also, they use this as part of their medicine. So it has so many health uses and health benefits. And many countries are now switching to stevia as an alternative sugar, replacement. And part of those countries are Brazil, Korea, Japan, and China. Since on those countries, in those countries, artificial sweeteners were banned. So yeah, they switched to stevia, and so far stevia is receiving lots of commendations, and its popularity is growing as time goes by. So there were so many questions since it's gaining its popularity, lots of controversies. It is. I think this is stevia has become a big threat to a multi-billion-dollar business of artificial sweeteners. So, I'm not surprised that they will put controversies to stevia to scare people from taking it. But I'm not scared, and I don't bite those. I've been using stevia for a year now, and I'm happy with the results that I'm getting. I can say that I was able to conquer my sugar addiction, and I managed my blood glucose levels. My skin looked gorgeous, and I've been using this as part of my skincare as well, and it has so many health uses. So no wonder Guarani tribes have used stevia almost everywhere. So it has been tested in series of tests around the world, and it found to be completely non-toxic. So it is safe for human consumption. And yes, can you use stevia as sugar replacement? Definitely. Sugar. When you eat sugar, you're gonna crave for more sugar. But the difference of stevia is that it is 200% sweeter than sugar, yet it doesn't have calories, and it does satisfy the cravings, and it's going to suppress your appetite. So this is perfect for those who are trying to lose weight, or if you're dieting, and perfect for diabetes as well because it has no glycemic index at all. And what type of stevia to use? There are so many forms there, like powdered, liquid, and dry leaf stevia. But I'd rather use the dry leaf stevia because I just found out that those products in the shelves today, if you know, in the grocery store, they're full of chemicals, they're highly processed, so the nutrients of stevia are not there anymore, and they're not organic. They get the stevia leaves from China, which, it's a major turnoff for me. And why choose dry leaf stevia instead of the powder form? Refined stevia powder contains very minimum amount of stevia. It is processed with chemicals. Natural essential nutrients has been stripped off. And why use dry leaf stevia as sugar replacement? It is natural and safe. It has full of benefits. It helps you become independent from sugar, like my experience from using it, and healthier. It's deliciously sweet. It contributes to your all over wellness. And just to make it, just to remind you here, get your plant from Paraguay and Brazil to ensure highest quality stevia plant, and make sure it is organic. And if you don't have time like me, if you have work, have so many errands to do, I don't have time to plant. You can go ahead and buy dried leaf stevia. If you don't know where to get one, I will recommend the farm for you. They are they're very professional when it comes to drying the leaves. So they ensure quality. Whatever they use to produce good crops are organic materials only. And they're very reputable farm. They deliver on time, good customer service. So something that I would really recommend to my friends and family. There you go. And so far, that's it. We reached the end of the slide. I hope you learned something today. I really enjoyed making this video. Um, if you do have questions, if you want to share your experiences, um, you know, just go ahead and put a comment below, and we'll go ahead. I'll do my best to reply and relate. And also, if you want to know more about stevia, I'm sure I have put up other topics that might answer your questions when it comes to stevia. So, thank you very much for watching this video and have a great day.